Hey guys, been a while. Sorry. Between getting my wisdom teeth immediately after doing the Vanguard quiz with Team Galaxy Brain and school starting back up, and it's been hectic, to say the least. However, I finally caught a break. I took a shower. I put on comfy clothes. I don't have classes tomorrow, so yeah. So now I get to give you guys a deck profile, and this is a deck profile. It's a Bunny Beast Tamer deck profile that me and Taylor have been playing with. So what I want to say before this profile is that there are better Bunny Beast Tamer deck profiles like this. Vanilla Circus is a phenomenal Pale Moon Dark States YouTuber. I think most recently he got top 16 in AO Bro, if I'm remembering correctly. But when Bunnies came out and Taylor said, hey, I want to play Bunnies, I looked towards Vanilla Circus's decks and deck profiles and deck theories. And, I kind of learned how to play Bunnies effectively from them. So, this is not a direct copying of Vanilla Circus because I built this deck with fundamental differences, but they are a more reliable source, especially on Pale Moon and Bunnies specifically. But without further ado, let's get right on into it.
Let's go!
So I want to start off with the grade ones real quick, because the grade ones are kind of like the lifeblood of this deck, and I feel like a lot of explanation needs to come from this. So, for Amusing Bunny, this is kind of self-explanatory, but I'll get into it. For Amusing Bunny, for Masquerade Bunny, for Midnight Bunny, and for Brassy Bunny. Now, Amusing Bunny up here, 4 of. Definitively. And any hybrid of bunnies, whether it's pure, Hari, etc., 4 of. When you place it on the Vanguard Circle, you check top 7 for any Beast Tamer, which is phenomenal. Gets you grade 3, any grade 2. So it helps fix your ride line as well as just helping you see your pieces. And then if you find a card, you put a card from your hand to soul, which helps fuel up, the standard Pale Moon experience. For Masquerade Bunny, A, it's a 13k booster, which is nice. B, it's a bunny, so that counts towards Talapes' skill. And C, it helps you find grade 3s. Now, between Talapes and Golden Beast Tamer, and, some other cards, but we'll get into that. Really phenomenal card. Excellent booster, great attacker. Cannot praise it enough. Now, Brassy Bunny and Midnight Bunny, I'm running these at max because, I like being able to, A, have the numbers, B, always be able to see them so that I can put them into Soul so that I can, get more 1Ks stacked. And C, every once in a while, it's kind of interesting to see what you get off of it. Midnight Bunny, the only relevant part of the effect that I use is, when it boosts, you Soul Charge 1, and the amount of times where me or Taylor have just sacked the bunny off of it is just nice. We don't really use the Counterblast 1 to move it to Soul to call a non-grade 1 out. It just doesn't really come up. Brassy Bunny, Van or Rearguard Circle, you can discard a card to draw a card, which A, helps filter your hand, but B, if your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, you Soul Charge 2. So if you manage to Soul Charge either A, combo pieces like grade 2 Beast Tamers, or Bunnies. The prime example, you're just off to the races on that. Helps build up Soul, filter out your hand. Can't really praise it enough. Realistically, and I'm gonna get into this with the grade 3s. If you don't want to run max, I would just kind of go like this, where it's 4-4-3-3. But I'll explain that more with the grade 3s. This is the part where everything starts kind of deviating a little bit. And the secondary thing, I built this on a budget, so the number of Golden Beast Tamers should definitely not be 1. definitely. I like to call this deep draw beast tamers, but I'll get into that more. So we have for Talapes himself, so it's Counterblast 1, put 2 cards into hand, call up to 2 grade 2 or less cards from your soul, and then you can select a beast tamer card on your field, and then the circle that it's on becomes a Vanguard circle. Which means that unit gets drive checks. Which means, if it's a grade 3, it gets twin drive, etc., etc. You guys get the point. And then the continuous skill is, during your turn, all of your front row units get 1k for every grade 1 card with bunny there is on your field and in your soul. This gets out of hand really quickly. The more bunnies you have, the more powered up your front row is going to get. Which helps make you magic numbers, especially in an Excel clan of multi-attacking. That's really, really important. To Durain. I like Durain. Durain is a beast tamer. And here's the thing. So if you manage to get both in your hand, right, and you choose to put one of them into your soul off of Talapes, and the other, and you called the other one, then Durain stays, it becomes the Vanguard circle, which means at the end of the turn, the Vanguard circle is still in effect, which means you can draw 2 cards off of its skill, sucking up both columns, especially on the first grade 3 turn, slurping up both columns, and then because you slurped up 4 cards, you can just add back the Durain. That is, you are basically putting 1 card into your soul out of that entire exchange. So, honestly, I like Durain. Durain is a beast tamer and good to help keep digging for your pieces, especially this golden beast tamer. I don't agree with golden beast tamer being at 1. Golden beast tamer is such a boss and such a badass of a card. If your front row has 5 or more units, your front row gets 3k. Vanguard circle, but remember, it's a beast tamer, so it's going to become the Vanguard circle off of Talapes. So the 3k from Golden Beast Tamer plus the exponential 1k from Talapes gets really out of hand really quickly. But when it attacks, you can Counterblast 1, take a card from your hand, put it into Soul, and call 2 cards. Meaning if you put something in like a Jumping Jill, you can call out 2 columns and then reestablish like an amusing bunny Jumping Jill column on one side and then another power column on the other side. But yeah. I definitely think Golden Beast Tamer should be at least 3, and bumping the Brassy Bunny and the Midnight Bunny down to 3 is really nice. I just don't have them right now. I don't afford them. I don't own them. And, so, yeah, as it stands right now, this deck, as it is, does wonders. But, I definitely think the second and third Golden Beast Tamer are needed, especially if you want to help close out games more effectively. For grade 2s, it is for Chlorina, which is the right target. Both of its skills are on Vanguard Circle, which... but it's also a Beast Tamer. Chlorina's a assistant Beast Tamer, so if you call it out off of Talapes, you can just kind of be like, that's the Vanguard Circle now. If you don't have, Golden Beast Tamer or Durain, you can just be like, that's the Vanguard Circle now. It helps enable, light multi-attacking. You put a card from your hand into Soul on its attack, and then you call 1. So if you have, an Anorith Beast Tamer, right here, which we play 2 of, you slurp up, a front row rear guard, and then you use the Amusing Bunny to bounce something else into your Soul. You can, chuck something. You can, chuck a card from your hand into the Soul, and then call back out, a Jumping Jill, which we play 2 of, and then help reestablish a Amusing Bunny, Jumping Jill column. So 4/2/2, and then 2 a Static Baton Twirler. This is more along the lines of with the Deep Draw Bunny Beast Tamers. See, I keep saying, Deep Draw because A, we're playing 5 draws, B, we go through our deck effectively, and C, we usually have a lot of cards in our hands so that we're able to survive our opponent's turn. I built this deck really more as a tank build, as opposed to a aggressive kind of build, and I'm kind of like, it seems to be working out, so I'll take it. A Static Baton Twirler is when placed from hand, you draw a card and then you take a card from your hand, put it into Soul. It's mandatory, but, c'est la vie. And then if you call 1 or more cards from your Soul, it gets 5k. It is the same clause of power as Masquerade Bunny. Masquerade Bunny plus this makes a 27k column without any power boosts, which unless you're playing against a Force clan, is going to be a 20k guard, which could be a 2-card guard if your opponent's only playing the heal guardians and whatnot. But without that, that's a 2-card guard. You do it enough times, just go bop bop bop, and it's going to work out. So yes, that's the grade 2 line. All of these hold a special place. Beast Tamer, if we're getting low on deck and we don't want a twin drive, we can just make this the Vanguard Circle, and then it becomes a 12k base Vanguard attack that also slurps rearguards into soul, which helps open up circles for multi-attacking options, such as Jumping Jill. And yeah, so good times all around. Oh, and Chlorina gets twin drive if you have at least 3 bunnies between your soul and your field. So twin drive. Woo! For triggers, Happiness Collector, because Happiness Collector, best starter. Mwah. B, 5 draw, 4 of which are draw PGs. Like I said, this is deep draw, Bunny Beast Tamers. Being able to, A, you're playing a combo deck, and B, being able to just check triggers that help you dig for those combo pieces, really nice. 4 fronts. 4 fronts, I really like, just fronts in general. Being able to check it and not have to allocate power is really nice. It helps let anything that's attacking really just kind of hit, Excuse me. And it helps me relax a little bit. Being able to just kind of like shut off my brain while I'm checking triggers is a good time. 3 crits because what are you gonna do? Realistically, this could be rainbow board, but I like having the 5th draw because defensive draws are nice. And then 4 heals. Again, like I said, don't have all the pieces. These are supposed to be all the heal guardians. But as it is 1 3. But this is meant to be 4. Because it's heal guardians. So that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to be more active, especially since set 4 just came out. So I have some deck profiles for you guys, and stick tuned for upcoming judge quizzes. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Vanilla Circus down in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.